there's not much I can do with it when it comes to living my life and having a job and being a professor and a writer and all this kind of stuff. But at the very least, when I meet somebody like you who has had these experiences also, it's like, wow, that's really cool. It's like we're all sort of floundering around in the dark. This goes back to what you said about solipsism early in our conversation, that we're all trapped inside our own little private dreamscapes, but we also have this ability to communicate, to sort of signal people that we spot out there in the darkness beside us. And every now and then you go, hey, did you see that? And the other person goes, yeah, I actually did see that. And if only for the companionship, those moments are really great. It's hard to know how to go beyond, how to sort of take the insights that we've had or these experiences and build them in a kind of cumulative way. Where do you, beyond saying that the universe was created by some insane demiurge, okay, so where do you go with that? And part of me even thinks that is, after I had this experience, I even thought of becoming a monk for a while and just contemplating my experience for the rest of my life. But I because it was so alienating, it really pushed me away from other people and from the things that I had wanted to do with my life. And then I decided that, no, I still want to do those things. I still want to have a relationship. I want to get married. I want to have children. I want to be a writer. I want to be a professional. And that, and being, contemplating the ultimate source of everything, this crazy God, was distracting me from that. It wasn't a good thing. So now that I've been living my life for a while, I'm a more stable person. I feel like I can go back to that experience and appreciate it on its own merits without it completely shattering the life that I've put together for myself.
Yeah, I think what's exciting about psychedelics kind of coming back out into the open is that as you kind of said, like, what you really need is communities of people to kind of talk to each other and say, hey, did you see that? Did you see the same thing? And start to kind of cross-check. Because I think what's fascinating is, you take a kind of typical psychedelic experience. I think the experience of oneness, you can come away from that and you can look at physics, you can look at the world with this new insight and go, oh, it makes sense. I really am an emergent, strange feature of the world. I genuinely am kind of separate, but I'm really of a piece with the rest of it. But then you can say, well, I also saw my face melt in the mirror. My face didn't actually melt. That I'm going to say that one's, I'm not going to take that as a genuine insight. And then you've got these really strange ones in between. Yeah, like how do you move forward with the neurotic God thing, and I guess philosophy is probably the answer there. But I think it's exciting that now, for a long time, people would have to be stuck in their own minds with this stuff, right? And I think it can be alienating for people. You have these insane experiences, insane in the sense of incredible, and maybe also in the sense of detached from reality. But yeah, if you go to the average person, you're going to sound nuts, right? So I think having kind of more conversations out in the open like this is definitely the way forward.